burlesque show before. This is so much fun. No joke, I used to work in a strip club as a stripper. Well, like, taking your clothes off for entertainment is, like, it's a lot more glamorous when it's not the only thing standing between feeding your family and you. This is a lot more glamorous. Are you guys having a good week?
No.
Yeah, I'm not having a good week either, okay? I had to fire my therapist. Yeah, that's already sad. There should be a therapist for, like, looking for new therapists, but, like, that's so meta. Black holes, man. So my therapist, I knew it was over when I told him I felt like I didn't look good in my new crop top, and I felt insecure, and then he was like, "What's a crop top?" And I'm like, "You're an idiot." And then he had the nerve to suggest that I have pet snakes, and he thinks that I have them for, like, a Freudian reason. Like, that's disgusting. I'm not going to fuck it. It's not my dad. Little Freudian humor for you. Oh, and now on top of everything else, I went to Women and Children First, the feminist bookstore. Yeah. Cheer on, but they're closed for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so I went, like, hear me out, okay? I'm reading Wuthering Heights, and, like, nobody bothered to tell me that Emily Bronte's fucking boring. Like, she's been dead for 200 years, and no one's like, "Hey, by the way, Wuthering Heights is a piece of shit." I don't know what to do now. Alright, new topic. My boyfriend's upset with me. Give it. He found naked photos of me on my computer. They're superb. They look great. Like, I love what cocaine does to my body. But, like, he didn't take them, and he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing, like, you did porn." And I'm like, "No, I didn't do porn. These are in black and white. It's art." So musical theater's taking a turn for the worse, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah! Everything's a remake of something else. So now we have to watch, like, Rent, the movie about AIDS, the musical. And now we watch, there's, like, okay, like, Raven Simone is starring in the Sister Act on Broadway, which I only hope is about a psychic nun. I don't know what's next. Like, I'm waiting for, like, The Lion King, the live-action movie based on the Broadway musical, based on the Disney movie, based on Kimber the White Lion, and also most of Hamlet. It's shit, it's bad art, and I will not stand for bad art. Let me tell you something. There are two things that make me absolutely livid. The first of those things is, like, the current state of gender roles in American society. The second thing is Mark Rothko paintings. Alright, by round of applause, who's aware of who Mark Rothko is? Now, second round of applause, who likes Mark Rothko? Alright, good, I don't have to tell anyone to go fuck themselves today. Mark Rothko, what a shithead, just paints the canvas red and is like, okay, it's done, it's art. And, like, he didn't do it, like, as a fuck you to art like Marcel Duchamp. You guys are totally on board with these postmodernist art jokes, right?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, just making sure. So, like, Rothko just, like, painted it. It was like, well, it's done, it's art. And then there's those people, it's like, well, he was the first one to do it and call it art. Ugh. And I'm like, well, you know what? Congratulations. Because of people like you, that's why there's people who period on tapestries and call it thought-provoking. Speaking of periods, I was fucking this guy once, or, like, we were about to fuck. We didn't quite get there, and let me tell you why. We were about to fuck, and he's like, "Oh wait, you're on your period," and didn't fuck me. So I broke up with him because I'm not gonna, like, fuck a person who's too poor to own a towel. So the media, am I right, guys? The media. Fuck the media. Pornography is influencing the children. There are young boys who watch porn, and now they have all these unrealistic expectations about life. So we have a whole generation of young boys who watch porn and think that now, in order to be attractive, they have to clean pools or deliver pizzas. Like, it's so sad. Like, men have it hard enough in society, especially the white ones, you know? Like, did you know that men make half of what women make in porn? Half! Like, is that not fucked up that they don't make more than we do on 100% of the things? If it's not 100%, you're still a loser. And like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get all like feministy. I'm really only a feminist till it doesn't benefit me anymore. No, that's a lie. I'm a very militant feminist. I shop at women and children first. Come on. And then, but like, there's those people that they go so far as to call me a feminazi. You guys heard that word? Oh yeah. It's so offensive. Like, it's insensitive, is what it is. It's like there are people calling me a feminazi, and they're not realizing that like the feminazis carried out a mass genocide of my relatives, the Femi-Jews. But like, I'm sure there's a bunch of feminists in here. We're all taking our clothes off. Yay, body positivity, feminism, yeah! Naomi Wolf and stuff. But like, as a feminist, like, you guys know this, like, men get things that women don't. You know, like, men control 80% of Congress, and they get happy endings after massages. I have been a member at Massage Envy for 3 years now. 3 years! And not once, not even once, has somebody offered me a hand job. Like, at that point, it's just bad customer service. And I'm a Jew. I know about that. So in order to combat this grave injustice and further the feminist movement, I'm opening an erotic massage parlor for women. And I'm gonna call it Misogyny. And we're gonna take care of those ladies. We're gonna say things like, oh my God, your shoulders are so tense. Is that from the weight of the patriarchy constantly bearing down upon you? I'm just gonna stick 3 fingers in your pussy and make it better. I'm one of those damn dirty bisexuals. But who's bisexual in here? I'm sure like every single one of you. Who wants to make out? No, just kidding. No, I'm not. So like, okay, bisexuality, people think it's not real. Like, there's people who think I have to choose men or women, one or the other, which is like, that's a ridiculous concept. All right, so let's say like, I'm at like Benihana or something, or like some other Japanese restaurant where they make an onion volcano. You guys with me? So like, let's say the person to my left is like, I'm gonna have the steak, and the person to my right is like, I'm gonna have the shrimp. If I say I want the surf and turf, nobody's gonna say, God, that's slutty. Look, Alex, when you get older, you'll realize you're okay with just the red meat, but right now, the shrimp is just a desperate cry for attention. So, every 3 weeks, I pay a Hungarian woman to slather my pussy with hot wax and rip it off. That's not my choice, that's society's choice, because apparently society thinks our vaginas should look like 5-year-olds. That's your fault. 3 men in the audience. But like, I think about the whole concept and it's weird. Like, it's totally cool for me to like pay this woman to like groom my vagina. But like the second I put a dick in my mouth for 5 minutes for $50, I'm a prostitute? Why is she an esthetician and I'm a criminal? Is it because she went to school? Because I go to school. I go to school at the Second City for comedy because my life is a joke. Thanks so much for having me. Thank you, everyone.